Ever wondered why everyone seems absolutely crazy about Germany? With over 44 million Americans claiming German ancestry, that's about 13% of the US population, by the way. It's no wonder that we're fascinated by this country of bread, beer, and breathtaking castles. But trust me, Germany's appeal goes way beyond these famous clichés. Welcome back to Papaarade. I'm Robert, your go-to expert on navigating the colorful journey between life in Germany and the US. Today, let's uncover what makes Germany so irresistible to people worldwide, especially Americans. First off, why are Americans specifically drawn to Germany? Well, did you know that German Americans are actually the largest ancestral group in the United States? That's right, more Americans can trace back their roots to Germany than any other country. Maybe your grandparents shared stories about the German Christmas markets growing up. Maybe these traditions still run deep in your family. But this ancestral connection doesn't just spark curiosity and pride, it inspires a hunger for history, tradition, well, and yes, pretzels the size of your head. Another thing that hooks people instantly, I think, is the German language. Sure, at first it might sound kind of harsh. We've all heard this butterfly, papillon, Schmetterling meme. While certain words get a reputation for sounding tough, most Germans, I think, are actually pretty soft-spoken. If you just listen to gentle chatter on a morning commute in the morning, you'll hear this. But once you dive in, you realize how creative and wonderfully logic the language really is. Ever heard of Fernweh, the longing for distant places, or Schadenfreude, laughing at someone else's misfortune? Americans love expressing these borrowed phrases. And Germans' ability to create long compound words, it boosts one of the largest vocabularies in the world. Now, what many people don't realize is just how culturally diverse Germany really is. This isn't just one country. It's 16 distinct federal states, each with their own traditions, dialects, and attitudes. And under the Holy Roman Empire, Germany was a patchwork of over 300 kingdoms, duchies, city-states, and principalities. Bavaria gives you the Lederhosen, beer halls, and fairytale castles, whereas Hamburg gives you more of a maritime charm, bustling harbors, amazing seafood, while Berlin is vibrant, a melting pot known for street art, techniclubs, and activism. But even within places like Bavaria, you find Franconia, Swabia, Upper Palatine, each with their own tradition, history, and culture. Sometimes even vastly different than neighboring villages. Quick tip, never assume that Bavarian culture represents all of Germany. That'll earn you a lecture faster than you can say Weisswurst. Germans often get stereotyped as overly serious or even cold. But let me bust that myth right now. Germans are incredibly warm, genuine, social, and loyal. I think the difference is that small talk with strangers really isn't their style. Friendships here really do take time to grow. But I mean, once they do, they're meaningful, long-lasting. Germans value your sincerity. When a friend says, let's hang out sometime, trust me, they're already kind of pulling out their phone and putting it into the calendar. Whereas I think, for me, growing up in America, when Americans say, oh, let's hang out sometime, it's just kind of a way to actually end a conversation. Let's talk about efficiency, an area where Germans truly excel. This is a country where trains, usually run on time, recycling is practically a national sport, and cars are engineered like precision watches. But this efficiency isn't just practical, it's deeply ingrained in the culture and mindset going right back to childhood. Kids here learn how to separate waste into 5 separate bins and show up to everything 5 minutes early. Efficiency is seen as a sign of respect for time, for resources, and for each other. You'll see it reflected in the meticulous urban planning of German cities. Public transit, bike paths, and pedestrian zones are all carefully integrated. About 82% of Germans live within a kilometer of a bus, tram, or train stop. Or take that famous love-hate relationship with bureaucracy, Amtsschimmel as it's called. Yes, it can be super frustrating. Trust me, I know. I've been dealing with it for 10 years with my visa applications. But this comes from a desire for order and fairness. This spirit of precision and innovation has led Germany to be a world leader in engineering and research. Legendary companies like BMW, Siemens, and Adidas are global icons of quality and reliability. In fact, Germany is the fourth largest economy on the planet and the economic powerhouse of Europe. It's consistently ranked among the top countries for productivity, quality of life, and sustainable development. And don't get me started on Germany's green initiatives. The country is one of the world's biggest champions of renewable energy. By 2023, over half of its electricity came from renewable sources. Environmentalism is built into everything, from recycling to city planning. It makes Germany a true trailblazer in sustainability. Let's not forget education. Germany's universities have a global prestige, and that's what's even more impressive is that public universities here offer virtually free tuition to both local and international students. That's right, you can get a world-class education without huge student debt. And come on, the festivals. While Oktoberfest is famous everywhere, Germany is a country of celebration with over 10,000 festivals a year. The Berlinale brings the world's best films to Berlin, Carnival fills the streets with parades, and Germany has hosted the world's biggest techno parade, the Love Parade. I mean, there's something for everyone. Another fascinating aspect is Germany's open acknowledgement of its complex past. The nation's honesty and continuous reflection has shaped the society into a deeply committed and social, responsible democracy campaigning for human rights. Germany sets a global example of how to confront history with openness and action. For many Americans, this kind of societal reckoning is especially inspiring. On a personal note, coming here from the US, I quickly realized Germany isn't just a place you visit, it's a place that stays with you. From that first cozy moment of Gemütlichkeit at a Christmas market, to lively discussions over coffee and cake at precisely 3 p.m. Germans take Kaffee and Kuchen really seriously. Or let's be honest, cheering at a beer festival. These traditions are tangible and memorable. So, why is everyone so crazy about Germany? It's this unique blend of tradition, innovation, regional diversity, and sincerity. It's a country that honors the past, lives fully in the present, and eagerly looks into the future. Now it's your turn. What fascinates you most about Germany? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more cultural insights, LGBTQ+ family adventures, and authentic life stories here at Papaarade. See you next time. Bis bald.